There is magic in believing. In my culture, in beautiful Jamaica, there's a saying that goes like this: belief kills and belief cures. There's so many scriptures in the Christian Bible that talks about faith. Faith is about believing, trust. And there's so many references to belief. If we only believe, so and so would come to pass, that kind of thing in the Bible. The Bible is my all-time favorite book. But there's another book that I discovered and read for free. It's an audio book on YouTube. It's called The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol. And I read that book during a time when my faith was wavering because I was just going through a tough time in life and had a lot of doubts and a lot of questions. And I was reading everything that I could put my hand on, listening to anything that I could that would encourage me, reading anything that I could put my hand on, seeking to find the truth and the answer to so many of my questions. And I have to say that most of the answers I actually got from the Bible, because I found that I really wasn't studying the Bible. I wasn't reading the Bible for myself. I wasn't studying. I was going to church, listening to what the preachers say, and I never really dissected the word to understand it myself. So once I understood the Bible and I started practicing its precepts like faith and belief, oh my goodness, I have had a radical change in my life experiences. Faith or belief really does work. What I find is that when I have faith and I trust that things are going to work out for my good, I relax. And in relaxing, I just expect that that thing is going to come to pass or come to fruition. And I also take the stance like, and if it doesn't, I'm okay with that too. I think that's part of faith, knowing that God knows what's best for me. So, look at this beautiful leaf. These beautiful leaves. It's autumn. The leaves are changing color. They're going to fall off. They've started falling off already, if you can see on the ground. Okay? And they don't die. They decompose and they become something else, and they create manure for the plants so that they'll grow strong and healthy. And then next year, new leaves will grow on this beautiful pear tree. I do believe that. I have no doubts that new leaves will grow on this tree next spring. They'll be beautiful and green for the spring and the summer, and come fall, they'll start changing color again. And then they fall off and transform to something else. And that's belief, that's faith, that's trust. Knowing that God, Great Spirit, the universe, the great I am, Father, Almighty, whatever name we call that amazing spirit that words cannot describe, knows what's best and has everything in control. So I just need to trust, believe that God will work things out for me in my favor. Know also that not everything I desire I'm going to get, because God knows best. Now imagine that your child, everything that our children ask for, we give to them. We don't, do we? Because many things we know are not good for them, and also Why do we need to give our kids everything that they ask for? Well, it's the same thing, I believe, with us and our Heavenly Father. We're not going to get everything that we ask for, that we desire. But for me, if I get a lot, which I do, because every morning I wake up and I'm alive and well, I can hear, I can smell, I can taste, I can see, I can walk, I can give myself a bath, I can eat, I can chew. So many things. I have clothing, shoes on my feet. I have some money to pay my bills. That's enough. So I'm grateful for that. So anything else that comes along, as they would say in Jamaica, is brata. And I am grateful for that. But I tell you, belief works. If you pray, believing that you have received what you've asked for, then you will. That's the Bible. So I encourage you to read this book, The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol. If you go on YouTube, it's a free audiobook. It's about 2 hours long. So you could listen to a chapter a day or so. It will help to solidify your faith and your belief. Faith and believing is not just a Christian teaching. It's common among all the religions and spiritual practices all over the world for all the time, for centuries. Okay, so believing is magic. It produces things that we would just blows our mind, and when you start believing and giving thanks and having faith about little things, it's strength. When you see those things, those little things manifest, it strengthens your faith to believe and trust and have faith about bigger things and bigger things and bigger things and bigger things. And as bigger things manifest, then the thing to do is to, exercise more faith. I find that faith and believing actually is a practice. You have to practice faith, practice belief, practice trust, even when you don't see how it is possible. One of these days, I'm going to share some wonderful stories with you about things that seemed seemingly impossible for me, and how having prayer, gratitude, faith, trust help to manifest them in my life, and the same thing can happen for you too. Okay, so there's magic in believing. God bless you. Bye-bye.